hold our crucifix. And our rosary bed. And we're now on the way out. Today is Saturday.
Saturday?
Yeah. And
last day of February.
last day of February, and
28.
it's February 28, 2020. And well, we have to video again a little bit, and we'll just go around, not going to the town. And Melpet is just a little bit, yeah, little bit. And just was for a while. Bye. We're now on the way out, and it's a little bit showering. And that's the hospital over there. That's the working hospital. Sa police come out. That's the working hospital. And we just saw in the news, that was 1 week ago, I think the other week, they just talk about somebody just contaminated here in one thing. And I hope not. I hope it's or she, we don't know, he or she is okay this time, related to the coronavirus. The one that we sent in YouTube lab is a little bit wrong. We put COVID. It should be COVID. I'm the one who just...
Should be COVID.
No, it's COVID. COVID. That's 19. That means coronavirus disease. And that's the reason why that I just tell about the hospital there. That's our hospital. And I never forget that way back on 2012. Saturday, I never forget that then. February of 2012. Oh God, go away bad spirit. It's related to my gastro going up, and I was in the hospital at that time, then in the emergency room. And who helped me at that time? It was my husband.
Me.
Nothing else. He just absent from work, and it's devastating to me because I love my country, the Philippines, and I know it's not free there. You have to pay for the consultation. Here, if your bill is to 60 up, I hope they will not change the law because it's already Brexit, and it's still the same. The free for consultation 60 years up. Now at that time, I'm not 60 yet, but I'm carried by my husband Peter because he's already 60 plus. I think you're 70, no 60 plus Melpet at that time. And I never forget that I'm thinking it's end of the world. Imagine the pain on my stomach, and then 2 doctors there, in and out, and then the nurse cannot get right away in my veins to put the dextrose. We could have dextrose there, but here we could have grips, lab, right? Grip.
Right.
Grip. The one that hang those, look like a water, but that's not water. That's medicine, hang into the patient to put into the veins in the hands because I was confined at the time. Then remember, they put me. We could have dextrose.
Yeah,
here is grip. I think you said not grapes that we were eating most of the time. My favorite fruits, grapes. No, drip. I think that's the word drip, right?
Drip.
Yeah, drip. D-R-A-P.
Yeah. As a dripping tap.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's as in dripping tap. That in the Philippines, they cannot understand what drip you're talking about. In the Philippines, we call that dextrose. If the person is high or day or whatever, it's once put in the emergency room, that's not ordinary already. I'm just thinking that at that time is lost everything. I'm not anymore thinking whatsoever because the pain is, oh God. When the doctor asked me, now wait a minute, because I have to say bye-bye for the church. This is the church. Bye-bye, Lord. That's St. Mary of the Angels Church. We were choir there before.
You were,
Yeah, long time ago. Now back to what I says. Now, in the Philippines, we could have dextrose. Here, they call it drips. And The happenings of me at that time is alarming because I never think anymore. My mind is blank because it's pain. It's pain in my stomach. And my doctor is, I love that doctor, Dr. Holmes. Dr. Holmes in the surgery. Primarily, before I just went into the hospital for in the emergency, he is my doctor. I laminate my NHS, card because the NHS card, when you just apply that here in the UK. So it's free consultation for here for us. But for 60 up, they are free already. Whatever that you be. Operation, whatever that related to your health. In the Philippines, no, you have to pay whatsoever their operation, whatever that you have operation in your body, whatsoever that there's no pay there. Even the consultation, you have to pay. Aside from that, the medicines you have to pay. But if you're 60 plus up here, 60 years I'm talking about up your age, you're free for giving the medicine for you, just like Melpet, because related to the heart, so you just maintain that. Is that satin you take, love, right? Satin that you take for related to the heart because Melpet has a heart disease. So
Statins
for the cholesterol. Oh, I'm lost. Yeah, that's statin is for the cholesterol, Melpet. That's free. In the Philippines, no, there's no free there. You have to pay everything: consultation, medicine, pay for the doctor if you're confined in the hospital, so on and so forth. Here, if you're 60 up years old, you are free for the consultation, free for the medicine, and I hope it will not change the law because it's already Brexit. We don't know what's going on one day. Previously, that's it. Now me, because I'm already 60 up this time, so I'm free already. Like that. At that time, I'm not yet 60. 2012. Oh, devastating to me what happened to me at that time. Oy, Susan looked like lost everything. And who was there? Only one person, my husband, who helped me. Because I'm crying all the time. And the doctor says, don't cry, don't cry. And they asked me, 2 doctors, one by one in any, time, I think 4 hours after that or 5 hours after another doctor came. But before that, the two nurse is just getting the needle so that they can put the drip on me, dextrose we call that in our country. That was my first time in my life that I'm 50 years old. I be confined in the hospital, and then I just have a dextrose. Devastating to me at that time then. And then one of the doctor, I think it's an Asian doctor, and he says that, oh, you're Asian, you're fond of eating those sour, sweet or sour, that put that because I have stuck at home vinegar, because I really like the vinegar with sauce, related to put the chicken. We call that chicken a la carte in the Philippines. Here, sometimes I'm cooked with that, and it's nice, with the vinegar, the sauce, and if there's a lemon, brilliant. We call that sausaw in the Philippines. And then that's it. The doctor telling me, oh, I think because you're Asian, when he found me, when he look at me that I'm an Asian, he knows. But I already said I'm taking this omeprazole 20 milligram. But before I was sent to the hospital by the paramedics, the ambulance came at home. They interviewed first Peter, talking on the phone. They will not come the ambulance in your house if they will not know exactly what's going on. So Peter just took a time, the same time, and just crying, and the paramedic saying, don't cry, it adds more with that. Now this time, this is your entire life that you take that's omeprazole 20 milligram. I said, oh my God, I have to take this for the entire life. There's no side effects with that. That's what I said, but the paramedics, I know they're doctor as well. The paramedics is telling me that that's only ordinary, it's only 20 milligram. Some people here in the UK, they take 100 milligram, omeprazole 100 milligram. What? 100 milligram? Because I don't remember, because we have an uncle who is a doctor, in the Philippines. They're telling us that if you take the medicine, tablets, whatever, all the time, most of the time, always, it will be immune with that. For me, to tell you frankly, I take the for the fever, which is the paracetamol. I take paracetamol when I have a fever in the Philippines. I cut that, the 500 cut into 2. Cut that, so that will be 250 milligram only because I cut it. When I reach 50 years old here in the UK, that's the time I take the, you know, when I have a fever, I take 500 milligram, one tablet, paracetamol. Never I do it in the Philippines. I cut that. At the same time, I put sometime vinegar, you know, in the cloth, put in here, or I spag, I put in here in case my, you know, high already my fever, long time ago. I only take the 500 milligram, one tablet, for the paracetamol when I'm the age of 50 and never forget that. And that's the reason why that I'm careful taking, you know, kind of medicine because I'm never used to. So when I take that, when I mentioned the doctor gave me when I went to surgery, the tablets, you know, that prescribed me, my entire body looked like a missile. We call that tip dust in the Philippines, or talagpi. That a lot's in there. I'm just, you know, itching the whole body, including my hair. And I'm crying in front of my Melpet at that time because that milligram is higher already, and I have history of allergy. Even though I tell that doctor I have a history of allergy, it's better there in the hospital because they put a tag in my, you know, pulse. I think that right side, left side, they just put, I have picture, because I said to my lab Peter, lab, could you take picture me, because that's evidence. So, she just take a picture of me. I have put that in my album, and also in my documents there, because I have keep separate those documents there. I put the, you know, the one that I take a picture related me, that I was lying there in bed, in one of the emergency room in hospital working. Bye, Lord. That's English Martyrs Catholic Church. Most of the time, we just saying bye, Lord. No, that's my experience here in the UK. But I thank the Lord that every time that I have that, you know, now that I just look like a little bit sour, you know, when I sour, when I just you know, swallow my salaba. When I swallow, look like a little bit sour, you know. I just thinking, well, I didn't eat this time. I only digested biscuit I ate because I ate a lot. The one I cooked last night. What's that? The one I cooked. A pork chum, or pork. The one that I just cooked, we buy, you know, the pork chum. I cook, and I love it. And that's the reason why maybe that I'm a little bit. Because that's oily. Because the doctor there in the hospital at the time, they telling me that 4 hours or 5 hours, I think, another doctor came, is telling me avoid sour food, avoid vinegar, avoid fatty foods. What else that he just telling me? Because that can cause of my gastro. So this time, at first I didn't sleep, you know, when the paramedics just came, the ambulance came at home at that time. Before they just take me to the hospital, and they just in the ambulance, they just telling me that that's already your medication for your entire life. I was shocked really, because you know there's a side effects with that. I saw in the magazine, because Melpet is buying every day. Not at this time already, because we just budget. Before, just buy every day newspaper. So I saw there related to omeprazole, taking all the time the omeprazole, there is a side effects. But I'm not thinking negative about that, because I know me, when I take that, oh God, thank God it's gone. Aside from I take, yeah, it's gone now. This time that I'm too much eating like that, I know that, especially the fatty foods, because I do remember that if you're not eating that anymore, you cannot eat that anymore until you'll be gone like that. That's why I eat minimum, small only, like that. No, the at least I eat a little fatty foods. I eat, you know, the sour kind of food, but not much, because the times that we're tempted, so many. The result, that's it. Pain again in the stomach, and then put again the hot bag. That's the result why that I have to be careful myself. Well, anyway, we talk only about that because we are here in the car again, because we go out. Maybe we attend the mass now instead of going to order tomorrow, but we don't know what will be the result with this, because we have to go. We have to buy for the food of Melpet. And whatever that I just buy for today as well, that will be for the food for the week or 2 weeks. And I just continue later on. Well, I not discuss that because we are here inside the car. We just finished already. The grocery. I'm just thinking, last time that we just into the YouTube related to they said COVID-19. It's not COVID, it's COVID-19. The coronavirus disease 2019. Well, why we discussed that last time, and now it's a little bit that I discussed about that one, because I think all the people are worried about that, because especially those people have already booked for a holiday, booked for a travel with a lot of reasons, a business trip, a holiday, or maybe somebody, the parents that, I give you this I pay for because you are owner, you are a valedictorian or salutatorian, or a lots of reasons why they book in advance for the plane so that they will travel soon. Now this outbreak that alarming to everybody, including us, because we booked already last January. Now we didn't know that there is a outbreak. Oh my goodness me. I still praying for that, before I sleep at night time, before we eat, me and Peter, we pray that I hope this will gone and it will slow down, and there is a vaccine. Yeah, a vaccine that they can cure for those people that are still confined in the hospital. Oh my God. I'm just thinking about that, Well, it's
They're speaking to one of these scientists who's producing the vaccine.
a British
Says
scientist
They hope that they can start trialing it
to the
by the early summer, this summer, and that's quick. Normally it takes a year.
Oh my God. Imagine, that, because this morning I only watched in the YouTube because I didn't sleep yet. So, because I'm just busy for the heater. Just put all the attire, Peter, mine is already finished, put in the washing machine. So I'm not using the dryer. We don't have dryer because we didn't buy a dryer as well, because I don't like, because it's unheat. Because in the Philippines, the smell is not nice. That's why I put in the heater. So, I just watching the YouTube at the same time looking for the attire of Peter that it will be dry that I put in the heater connection to the electric. It is in that main switch, not main switch, that one that in the electric, that heater, electric heater. So I just watched related to that. What's that? 1918, related to this Spanish flu or flu pandemic at that time. Oh my God, it's alarming. Imagine 50 million people died at that time in any parts of the world. And that's during the Second World War, not Second World, after or during the First World War, 1918. I'm not sure because I feel sleepy when I just look at but there are certain things that it comes in my mind. Imagine that one is, that one love when I look, those people are contaminated at 20 to 40. Which means that 20 years old to 40 years old. I was shocked because they specific that those people are contaminated and died either 6 hours, 12 hours, or 24 hours, they will be dead. Whether you're a nurse, a working, a doctor, or people at that time, 1918, died for the flu pandemic. Imagine, it's 20 years old to 40 years old. That's specific. This time, coronavirus, COVID-19, 40 years old up, are those peoples are risky. In 1918, 20 years old to 40 years old are risky. And I'm just thinking, what's going on? Well, they knows at the time because a lot died, so they knows, a lot are died young. 20 years old to 40 years old. This time, the coronavirus outbreak, it's 40 years old and above. Just kumiyo. Bye, Lord. That's English Martyrs Catholic Church. With that's commercial. That's why I just say bye-bye, Lord. We're just, worried about, because we have already a ticket. We have already a ticket that going to the Philippines by September 4. But as we decided, me Peter, if whatever the result with this, we will cancel maybe, the airplane ticket that we had. Which means that our final decision will be by the month of July. And I don't know what to be the result of the July 24 is the Tokyo Olympic 2020. I don't know whether they will just continue
We don't know. do
or
we?
close. Now, the football now. What's going on with the football? They cancel as well?
Rugby matches.
I mean rugby, man, not football. Rugby match.
Yeah, one's been cancelled.
We meant it started already today. I mean this week, but they just cancel it.
Italy against Ireland.
Supposed to be where they play that then? In France? Or Italy?
In Ireland.
In
They don't
Ireland?
want Italian fans coming over
No.
to Ireland.
So they cancel now.
That one's already been cancelled. And then England match against Italy, in Italy, the last match. That we don't know yet, but could be cancelled as well.
Sus, no? If it is pandemic, it will just damage the entire planet Earth.
European football matches, some of them
When?
could be cancelled. I don't know. I'm not watching it now because I haven't got
Schedule.
BT Sport, so I don't.
It's really alarming, All people now are... Imagine, we went to the store. We just asked in the pharmacy, do you have hand sanitizer? None. Alcohol? None.
I should have bought one.
Face mask? None. Wear surgical mask? None.
Wilkinson's.
Just come here. I don't know. Last time we asked, they didn't have stock. It's run out. Now I asked, because that's not the lady that I asked last time. And they says they don't have. And where we can find that, we just buy only online. Malapit you just order already. But that's not the one that we wanted to use for, if in case whatever the result with this by September of 2020 this year, that we're planning going to the Philippines, is already the book that we had, the airplane ticket. So we have to buy a little bit expensive one. And the one that she just buy now is just ordinary when by the time we go out there. But by the time they're going to the airport, either Mactan International Airport or Hong Kong International Airport and London International Airport, we use a little bit expensive, the one that she just planned for, the mask, the surgical mask that we'll use. The one she just ordered is just only ordinary, but that's the one I use, or we use, by the time we go out there in the Philippines for walking around, going out, going to Cagayan, in the ship. That's the one we use, the one, the ordinary that I just buy. But that's the plan, yeah. We don't know what to be the result by July, because that's what we decided by the month of July. It's very alarming, the happenings, oy. And I'm just thinking that I hope, finger crossed, that this will gone, or there's a vaccine that scientists can, have that and tell to those people and use that for those people who are this vaccine that they will just people that scientists or other thinking about this, that I hope they can find a vaccine for those, so that they can use for those people who are confined in the hospital for the coronavirus. Now you see to me that there's a scientist that they're thinking that maybe they can use that. Imagine this kind of virus is, they just go into a cold climate. Now the news in my country, love, the Philippines, is only one died there. But there are a lot they're contaminated, but a lot died. Maybe because our country is hot. Because it says that this kind of virus, the coronavirus, is look like it's very strong in the place of cold climate. Thank God, it's only one died there. The others are contaminated, contaminated, which means that carried by this disease, but they just okay. Some are fine. Themselves, sign only for a little bit. They found out these people, especially those in the Diamond Princess cruise in Tokyo. A lot of Filipinos there. There are 500 plus, including the crew. So some are already now quarantined there in Tarlac in the Philippines. They're already quarantined there, and I think that's 300 plus, including those people who just met there, which means that there are doctors as well that they just met those Filipinos there in Tokyo at that time, and it's alarming, because oh my goodness me. And I'm just thinking that I hope everything will be fine, and that's the reason why we discussed that. Well, I think that's all that I just say it for this time, and there's something I just say it. That's the bus. That's the bus that we ride. There's an unlimited evening travel. Oh,
Pulse. Where does that go?
maybe in the depot there in Worthing. That's the bus. If they're going to Arundel Place, 1 hour.
Going to Arundel?
If that bus is going, we don't know that one. No, that's not. There's no passenger with that because there's a word pulse.
That's a pulse.
Pulse, yeah. If that going to Arundel, it's 1 hour in a bus if you ride. But for my husband, it's just only 20 to 30 minutes. But it will reach to 60, 70 miles per hour.
Really?
Yeah, I observed that with that you just when I look at the miles per hour, just I'm just holding because I'm really afraid. That's the house, the priest house, and that's the church where choir before. That's English, no, Saint Mary Angel, Saint Mary Charles Angel Church.
Yeah, and your
There.
church is next time along.
That's the church. Long time we're choir there. Not now. Not anymore now. Well, still, the bus is just stopped. The pulse, direct to the heart of Worthing. So they were going into the depot. That bus. This is the place that we just
I don't know where it's going.
we will attend the mass in St. Charles Borromeo Church. We're on the way. The time is 5:20.
It's going to be the presiding priest today.
I think he's still the same. No shaking hands. Imagine in the Philippines, they just put only the Ash Wednesday, put only in the head. No touching this time. I saw that in the news. They put only the ash. Because Ash Wednesday, that's for the Catholic, Ash Wednesday. That means they put in your head, it means that, it says that the ash, they will put that by the priest in there or the layman. Remember that you're a dust, and to dust, thou shall return. All of us will go that way. And, well,
There's terrible bloody holes in the road. It ruins the car. Don't do it any good whatsoever.
okay. Well, I just stop for a while. Every now and then our crucifix and rosary page is in our car all the time. That's the Worthing Hospital. I remember last time, 2012, I was in the emergency room there because of my gastro. I'll never forget that. That's my chance to experience at the time. Now, I'm taking the omeprazole, 20 milligram. If it's heartburn, my, going up already, the pain on my stomach. Go away, by spirit. I hope that. Yeah, it's not good. It's nice that we have nice body, which means that good health, because it says health is wealth.
Health is what?
Health is wealth.
Is it?
Yeah,
Who said that?
it says that already. This is the place that most of the time we pass by here, and I'm just in a bike. That was 2007. We have already this is the place that we pass by. Long time. Me and Peter will be in the bike. It's the place that we pass by. On the way, going to the church. It's the place that we pass by. Now we're on the way going to St. Charles Borromeo Church. That is a nursing home. That place that there, one of Westminster Court living long time ago. It just be there already. Nothing. That's going to Morrison, going to the town, going to the place over there. Maybe just going for a grocery. And that's the nursing home over there. Now we're on the way going to the church. We'll attend the mass. St. Charles Borromeo Church. This is the first church that I attend the mass way back 2007 when I came here in United Kingdom. Yeah, that's the priest house. And that's the church. St. Charles Borromeo Church. That's the priest house. The priest house. Yeah. Now we're going into that's the priest house. And we're going to car park. That's the church at the back where we park our car all the time. There. That's the church. St. Charles Borromeo Church. We're here at the back car park. And me and Melly Peter. Well, I think that's all for this time. I think that
yeah.
the lots that I just put, I don't know if it just reaches to 1 hour, but it's really windy, I'll show you. If you can look at that. That's the trees over there. That trees. Have you noticed? It's windy. I can hear as well the wind, no? There, it's windy this time. And it says until tomorrow it's windy. And I hope it will not a lot of rain because I pity those people there, in
You've got sunglasses on. Look.
why I use my glasses because I have big eye bags. I sleep only a big eye bags. I sleep only 5 hours because of I'm in 4 hours in here. But I think 4 hours because I wake up as well because I have to finish the attire of Melly Peter.
Oh God, it's rocking the car.
Yeah, it's so windy. Including our car is just moving as we like that. Look like it carries by the wind. Oh God, look at that. Oh God, I will look at those people. We're here at the back of the church, St. Charles Borromeo Church. I show you that look at the tree. It's so windy. Oh?
So windy.
Well, it's already announced that and we have to I have to with a lots of things I discuss. A few minutes from now we attend the mass there. This is at the back of the church, St. Charles Borromeo Church. This is the first church that I attend when I came here in United Kingdom way back 2007. I never forget that. This is the first mass. And the second, the first mass, the first church, the first church that I attend the mass when I came here in England is this one, St. Charles Borromeo Church. And the second one is English,
Martyrs.
no, it's not. It's St. Mary Church of the Angel Church because we acquired there. And the third church that we attend mass.
That was English.
No, I think it is London.
Really?
With this cathedral church, Westminster Cathedral Church in London. Westminster Church Cathedral in London. That's the third. That's in Victoria State in London. That's one. And the fourth is the church. We attend the mass. Me, I'm just talking about me. Is the English Martyrs Catholic Church, and the fifth one is Saint Peter's Catholic Church there in Shoreham.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. And the other church that we went, I can't remember that. We attend the mass there. We have a pilgrimage there in, I can't remember the place that love. We wrestle that choir there in English, no, in St. Mary Church of the Angel Church. We're in one bus going to, is that in Kent? I can't remember that at that time. So, so much more that I just said, and I think that I discussed a lot while on the way going to the store to buy for our food and talking here inside the car. Well, Mala Peter, we just say bye.
Bye.
Bye, Mala Peter. Dito ko na.
Bye.
Okay. Okay.
Bye.